Hey guys, what's going on? Dan here, danbradleyofficial.com, and thanks ever so much for joining me here on this free call. So I'm going to be talking to you guys today about the top 5 free traffic sources that I'm using right now in August 2018 to make some really good money within my own business. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me sort of via email, via messenger, how am I driving traffic to offers? How am I driving traffic to my website? And how is that translating into dollars? So I wanted to really do a few of these video sessions to show you guys exactly what I'm doing and to help you guys to actually make a success of this. Now, rather than charging you guys to buy a course and putting this all out as a course for you guys to buy, I'm actually giving you some free nuggets that I hope are really going to help you get started to make some money online. Now, most of the sources that I'm going to talk about are going to be based on either make money online, internet marketing, e-com, any of those sort of industries. These traffic sources are going to work beautifully for. Now, I'm a fan of using free traffic sources and paid traffic sources depending on what I'm trying to do. And also, obviously, it's nice to get the mix of the two as well. But I'm looking in this course at simply my top 5 free traffic sources. So let's get straight into it. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am, okay, I'm a full-time internet marketer, entrepreneur, and I specialize really in helping individuals and small businesses get off the ground. So it's basically taking people from an absolute zero start to earning their first $10,000 online. So if you don't know who I am, if you've not yet subscribed to this channel, just down there below, click on that subscribe button, click on the notification, and you're going to be able to be invited to all of these free training sessions. You're going to see helpful products that are coming out that may be of interest to you. Alright, so make sure you subscribe to this channel and you're going to be the first to find out what's hot within this industry and give yourself the best chance of success. Alright? That is what I do this for. This is why I'm here, is to make as many of you guys as possible into my success stories. Okay, so let's jump straight into them with my top 5 methods. So, method number 5 that is hot right now, making me money right now, is Pinterest. Okay, I'm sure you guys were expecting some social media platforms on here, and I will not disappoint. Pinterest is making me money in August of 2018. Now, the good thing about Pinterest, there is a number of really awesome things that Pinterest has. Alright, the first thing is it's 100% free traffic source. You have absolutely nothing to buy. As long as you have some sort of image that you can use to promote whatever it is you're trying to sell, or to try and increase exposure of, increase the amount of maybe subscribers you have, the amount of people in your tribe. As long as you have an image that you can use, you're good to go. Now, Pinterest works really, really well in e-com. It works really well if you've got a certain product which is really sexy, really funny, really funky, really different. Pinterest works incredibly. And actually, Pinterest can be better with an e-com than a lot of the paid traffic methods that have been tried and tested many times before. So, depending on what it is you're actually selling, but even in my niche, which is really sort of make money online and software, I still make a lot of money through Pinterest, even though that my particular niche is not the best for Pinterest. So as long as you can put what you're trying to say into a really cool image, upload that, and that will help drive you traffic. Now, this can work from day one. Some of these traffic sources, free traffic, can sometimes take a little while before you start to see the results. Pinterest, you may see results instantly. Now, of course, the more you are posting, the more chance there are of that traffic source being picked up and generating traffic back into your blog, into your website, or wherever. However, if you have a good image, as I say, this is working really well, particularly in e-com right now, you're going to be getting traffic from day one. Now, if English isn't your first language, if you really struggle with putting things like that together, then don't worry, because you're going to have the images do the talking for you. In fact, you're going to be including very little text within the actual images. Okay, it's going to be all about the image. So if English isn't your first language, you don't need to worry about that. If perhaps you're not very good at writing, perhaps you're dyslexic, perhaps you struggle to really put your ideas forward or to write copy, then you don't need to worry about that with Pinterest, because the image is going to do the talking for you and is going to do the selling. Now, the other really cool thing about Pinterest is that their users spend money. Now, when you compare it to Facebook, when you compare it to Instagram, to Twitter, Pinterest users statistically spend more money. So, if you can use Pinterest as a free traffic source where people are actively searching for things to buy, people are willing to spend more money on stuff they've seen on Pinterest, then this makes it a really awesome traffic source. To top it all off, Pinterest is super simple to use. You're literally sharing an image with a link. That's all it is, guys. Okay, so really there's absolutely no barriers into starting with Pinterest. You're simply just sharing an image and you're including a link correctly. That's all it is. Now, what I am going to go through is I'm going to do on another session, go through exactly how to drive traffic with Pinterest in more detail. It's not that complicated. You could be able to just get going really from today, but I'm going to do that as a separate session to show you exactly how to set up a Pinterest campaign, if that's what you want to call it. So there's the first traffic source, Pinterest. Moving on down, number 4, Google Alerts. Now, this is probably not one that you were expecting, but this is something, as I say, that is making me money right now in August of 2018. Now, what Google Alerts is this is basically where you can set up an alert for anything that you are interested in. So, for example, I have many alerts set up for things like make money online, affiliate marketing, internet marketers, all of these different things, my name. You can set these things up, and whenever there's a post about this anywhere on Google, Google's going to send you an email and say, hey, such and such are talking about this topic. Now, how does that translate into traffic? Well, what I do is I would go to that site, I would go to that forum, that blog, wherever it is that's being talked about, and I can then become the authority figure within that. So I can basically go over to there and help people out. So if someone has said, okay, hey, I'm looking to make my first $10 online, how do I do it? I'll get a notification in my email saying that such and such a blog right now is having a conversation about making the first $10 online. I can go over there and say, hey, look, there's a few things you need to do. You need to set up and depending on how it works, if it's something like a forum, I can put my links in my signature, in my email signature, my name signature, at the bottom, if it allows me to do that. I can provide a lot of value. People are going to be clicking on me. People are going to contact me separately and ask for links, and you can do that. It's about not being spammy, guys, all right? You don't go to these sites and just basically, hey, if you want to do this, buy this product as an affiliate, I'm going to make $10, it's going to cost you $20. It's not about being like that. It's a very, very subtle way, and you have to provide value first. So value first, money second. All right, this is going to enable you to be first to be there. You're going to be there as soon as something happens and be able to get straight into it. And of course, this is a wide reach. It's not limited to a social media network that's just going to be based on users. This is anybody on the internet. And I have had some alerts for some very bizarre blogs and forums that I've had great traffic from, some of which has resulted in sales. And they are in places that I would never, ever have found without Google Alerts. I just wouldn't have. I wouldn't have been searching for those keywords. I wouldn't have thought that some of those keywords would equal some of the product sales that they did. So this is where Google Alerts is really, really useful for helping you to do that. All right, again, it's easy to use. You simply set up the alerts, leave it to kind of a season for a day or two before it really kicks off, and then it will just start sending you these email alerts, usually once a day. You can set it to be more frequently when something happens within that particular niche. All right, moving on to number 3, good old Facebook. How many of you guys have Facebook? I'm betting 99% of you are on Facebook. And that is as true for your prospects. So the people that are looking to spend money, the people who are looking to interact with your brand, are on Facebook. Now, there's a few ways you can go about this. You can look at this from Facebook, a personal profile, a business profile, there's Facebook ads, there's loads of different ways that we could be talking about here with Facebook. Now I'm talking about the free traffic, so I'm talking about personal profiles or a business profile. I personally prefer a personal profile for a lot of what I do. It allows you to add up to 5,000 people. Now, that is a limitation, but it's also a good thing. There are free softwares that you can use once you get up to that 5,000 that will go through your friends and find out who is not interacting with you. So who hasn't liked or commented on a post in 3 months, or who hasn't, where you're not getting served to, because of course, remember, Facebook decides who sees your content or not. So you can go through and eliminate the people and then re-add others, okay? So 5,000 is fairly generous when you really think about it. Practically everyone is hanging out there, guys. So many of your prospects are going to be there. No matter what niche you're in, pretty much every single niche in the world is going to have people on Facebook. All right, and this is as true for us online and offline marketing as well. Now, the beauty about Facebook, especially when you do it as a Facebook profile, I've had some really great results recommending products to people based upon my own personal experiences. Now, if you've ever, how many of you have ever gone to a restaurant or you've ever bought something based on what a friend suggested? I know I have. Quite often such and such I'll see, maybe even on Facebook, or I'll speak to them and say, we had a really awesome meal last night at Joe Blogs, wherever it's going to be. I can't believe how awesome this is. I bought this product and da-da. This is what's called word of mouth recommendations or friend recommendations. They are one of the best sources of recommendations that are possible. Now, when you're using a personal profile with up to 5,000 people, it's kind of working in the same way. Now, the trick here is not to be scammy. If you start spammy. If you start sending spam to everybody all the time, people are just going to unfollow you, unfriend you, and Facebook are also going to really lower your results. Now, again, I'm going to do a separate session on how to make Facebook posts that get attention. And there is a really awesome method. I'll put the link actually in the description just down below here, called the emoji method. It is a course. I am an affiliate for it, so it is an affiliate promotion, just to be 100% transparent. But it is a really great method that's going to enable your posts to be ranked higher in the Google algorithm. It does work. I'm using it myself, and I am seeing results. So if you are interested in that, the link is in the description, guys. But basically this is working like friend recommendations, okay? You can also add your own personal stuff. You can add whatever it is you want to do as well. But remember, you can use Facebook as one of two things. You can use Facebook to look at cute pictures of your niece's baby, or you can use Facebook as a business tool. When you use it as the latter, you're going to make money from Facebook. Facebook to me is a business tool. Facebook for me is a way that I drive traffic into my office. I drive traffic to my website. Facebook to me is a business tool that I use to generate money with. That's what Facebook is to me. It depends on how you view Facebook, but if you view it like that, then you're going to make money from this traffic source. Now this comes nicely to number 2. Number 2 is right where you guys are right now. Most of you are probably going to be watching this on YouTube. You might be watching it on my blog or some other places, but most of you are going to be seeing this on YouTube. Now, I really love YouTube traffic right now. I didn't bother changing the image. Sorry, should be YouTube there. YouTube traffic is huge. Okay, the amount of people that you can contact is vast. Now, the good thing about this, it is a completely free traffic source, but I know a lot of you don't like to get your faces on camera. You don't like being there like I am. After a while, you will get used to it. I was the same when I first started. I was like, I don't know what to say, and I'd freeze up and I'd be in the camera. And all of my stuff, none of it is scripted. I don't have a script running here. This is all just off the cuff. I have a few sort of key notes. I have a pad by the side of me, really, with a few key notes on it. But other than that, everything else is completely unscripted, and it just happens. And again, then you're going to get that with practice. Okay, so don't be nervous about that point. And I am again going to do another session with you guys in the next few weeks, where I'm going to be talking about how to rank your videos on YouTube, how to really overcome that initial nerves and just get out there and do it. All right, YouTube's a really great traffic source. Depending on what you're wanting to do, if you're wanting to promote affiliate offers, there is a lot of competition now. and you're probably going to struggle to rank, in which case it's not going to be profitable for you at all. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend that for affiliate offers if you're just starting out right now. But you can use YouTube. I use it right now in August 2018 to generate some really, really incredible traffic. I generate traffic back to my websites, to affiliate products, all sorts of places, all right? Again, video is really, really huge, guys. Video is the marketer's favorite tool right now. People are engaging with it. People are retaining people. What it means when it says retention for video is high means that people are watching a good amount of the video. So let's say someone watches 50% of your video, then they've taken in 50% of the information that you wanted to give them. Now, depending on if you were using like long form copy or long sales copy, you are not going to get many people who are going to read 50% of that and decide whether or not the product is right for them. So the retention is higher, means you keep people engaged longer, and that obviously means you can get more of your message out, and there is a chance obviously of them turning into buyers or subscribers, whatever you're trying to achieve. One ranked video can equal millions of views. Now, it's not easy to do, it's not going to happen every day, and it really depends what you're doing. I'm unlikely to get millions of viewers into this particular video because of the niche that it is, and because obviously my YouTube channel has only been going for around 3 months. Now, if the YouTube channel had been going for a lot longer and I had a lot more subscribers and I was talking maybe about a much broader topic, then potentially I would get a lot more views, okay? But again, one ranked video can equal millions of views. Which brings me to my number one source of traffic for August 2018, blogging. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Yes, Dan, we know we've got to start a blog. It's tedious. It takes ages. It's going to cost us money. This isn't free. It practically is free, okay? Now, when we're talking about a blog, this is my blog, danbradleyofficial.com. The blog works in several ways. So I look on it here as it's internet marketing news. I have my product reviews, which obviously make me money as an affiliate. I also have resources, and I'm going to do another session on how you can put together a resource page and make great money from that as well. So now this is practically a free traffic source. Okay, yes, you are going to have to pay for a domain name. You are going to have to pay for hosting, okay? But if you really wanted to, you can get started for free. You can get yourself a Blogger account or something like that. I wouldn't personally recommend it. I would personally recommend spend the money, get a domain name, get going with WordPress, get some hosting. It doesn't need to be expensive, all right? When I first started my blog, the domain name was about $8 because it was a .com. You can get others for a lot less. You get some for under $1, some domain names, depending on the extension. All right, so the last part, .com, .co.uk, .ca, .au, they're for different countries, or you can also get them .org, .net, and then there's some ridiculous ones like .fun or whatever. So that really does depend. So you can pick them up for less than $1, but for a .com it was about $8, and I paid for hosting for 1 year. And although I upgraded it because I wanted it to faster, because my blog was growing that much faster, I think for the 1 year I paid about $20 or $30 for the entire year for web hosting. Okay, so there really is no excuse. Okay, it's very, very cheap to get started, and it is going to take time. You're not going to drop a blog out and get millions of viewers the very same day or the very same week. And you do need to be consistent, because Google and Bing, obviously both the search engines that are the most popular search engines, particularly in UK-speaking countries, they are going to favour a blog that is constantly putting out new information, okay? So you can't just basically start a blog, put loads of stuff on it, and then not touch it for 6 months and expect people to start finding it. You may get through the odd trickle of traffic, that can happen, but that's not going to work. That's not a plan, that's not a strategy really to take you forward. What you need to have is a blog. It's super easy. You go in, you write something, it's there. And over time, that's going to start picking up traffic, and the reach can be incredible. And of course, every single one of these articles, and again, I will do another session on this to show you exactly how to do it, to give you guys all the information that you need. But within this particular, within blogging, all right, every single particular blog that you put is going to contain certain keywords. Now those keywords, particularly when you're going to use something called long tail keywords, which again I will explain in a separate session, it's going to help drive traffic in over time and people search for those keywords. Now, particularly if you can ever get into the Google top 3 spaces or even the top page of Google, that is going to equal masses of traffic. Now, depending on what your niche is, if you are in the weight loss niche, then it's unlikely that you're going to be in the top 3 the top 3 on Google for lose weight, because that is a bloody hard keyword. All right, I've done a little bit in that niche myself, and that is a very tough and very competitive keyword, because every diet program, every gym, every personal trainer, all of these people that are going to help you to lose weight, the drugs, all of the pills and all of the natural remedies, all of that sort, are all competing for those keywords. So you're not likely to get ranked for that keyword. However, if you have a long tail keyword, which may say like something along the lines of, how do I lose 10 pounds of body fat in 3 weeks? It's a very much more specific thing, but people are still going to be searching for things based on that. That is much more likely if you have a keyword that Google's going to pick that up and put you in a good position. All right? And again, this is going to be giving you guys views virtually 24/7. The site is going to be working long after you've put them out. All right? Particularly with social media, that Facebook post, once you put a post out, you may be going to get traffic for the first 24 to 48 hours, potentially up to a week after, very little. After a week, it's unlikely anyone is ever going to see that post again. Unless you get one of these stalkers that goes through your post. And every now and again, it's really weird, someone will friend me and they'll go through every single one of my posts and put a heart on it, right the way back for like a year or 2 years on Facebook. I'm like, whoa, creep. Don't do that, guys. That's not the way to build a business. So this is going to be working for you guys, views virtually 24/7 and getting you some really awesome results. Now, those are my top 5 recommended free traffic sources that I'm using within my own business and getting great results with right now. Now, of course, there's no guarantee. I've got to give the other statement. There's no guarantee that you will get the same results. You may make more money or less money. But right now, these are the traffic sources that are working for me within this industry. Now, make sure to connect with me, guys. If you didn't subscribe to the channel before, make sure you subscribe right now, just down below this video. Click on that notification bell to make sure you're invited to these live sessions. Check out my blog, danbradleyofficial.com. You can email me, hi@danbradleyofficial.com, or you can check us out on Facebook. All right, Dan Bradley Marketing on Facebook as well. So connect with us. I really do want to help you guys make as much as possible. I hope you got a little bit out of this session. You can see the top 5 sources that I'm using right now. Those are where you need to concentrate your efforts on, and you guys will start to see some results. Keep going, keep pushing forward with what you're trying to achieve. Make sure you check out some of the other videos on my channel that are going to be helpful, and I will catch you guys soon. Thanks very much. Bye for now.